How's it going, guys? It's Avi here, bringing you guys another freaking video. I'm gonna go straight to the point. This is a tutorial video on how to do visionary PvP. I'm gonna list all the few things that you actually need to know. It's not gonna be an in-depth tutorial. It's just gonna be a basic tutorial on what you need to know and what you need to do before you're doing visionary PvP. We're gonna go and talk about the spells that you actually need to get. Alright, so for fire, well, yeah, fire. I am a fire school, but if you're not a fire school, go all the way up to glacial shield. If you're storm, get all the way up to Phoenix. Where is it? Phoenix? Yeah, right over here. Go all the way up to Phoenix. Also get all the dispels for every single school. So like for fire, ice, storm, myth, life, death, balance. All those schools, try to get a dispel for it. For ice, go all the way up to stun block, and then go all the way up to tower. Well, yeah, get stun block. Stun block really does help a lot, and then go all the way up to the tower shield. Tower shield really does help because it's a universal shield. Like, what's not to get? It's also a main shield against balance. Like, if you don't have any set shields, you do know like set shields don't work against balance, so tower shield is the next best thing. For storm, go all the way to thermic shield, you know, because of the shields, it helps a lot. Myth, go all the way to ether shield. For life, go all the way up to legend shield. For death, go all the way up to faint because of PvE reasons, and then also get infection from the tree. Go all the way up to weakness for balance. Get the blades that you need for your certain school. For like, you know, life, myth, and death. Try to get the spirit blade and spirit traps. If you're fire, ice, and storm, get the elemental blade and the elemental trap. Again, get all the dispels. For death, right? There are certain spells like Minotaur, right? And Minotaur, just try to train it all the way up to Minotaur for death. If you're a death, train myth all the way up to Minotaur. I'm saying this because deadly Minotaur is so good right now, and just go and use it. It's really good. For astral spells, you have to go all the way up to epic, and epic is around Polaris area. Like, you could do it. It's fine. It's a lot of grinding for training points, but you could do it, guys. You're good. Aegis, sharpen opponents. Nightbringer and Daybreaker is not too important for fire, but for other schools maybe. Not a lot of people use it, but ice, life, death, and balance actually use Nightbringer and Daybreaker sometimes, not all the time, but yeah. Indemnity, conviction is not really that worth it, but it's good to have, I guess, for other metas. But for this meta, a lot of people use brace or infal. So brace, infal, fortify, furnace. You don't really need to get flawless, but I guess I don't know. For shadow spells, strike is a must get. Try to get strike if you're doing PvP. Get strike right now if you don't have it. Right now, do it right now. Then we're gonna talk about the wands. So the wands, it's all pay to win, guys. I hate it so much, but it's pay to win. You need to get a wand. You need to get a wand that's good, and the only good wands are the Celestian Spellament pack. I'm gonna show you guys the pack. So the Celestian Horde pack, the Sinbad Horde pack, and the Celestian Spellamental pack gives you the best wands in the game at the moment. Then you have to know the pets that you should get. So for me, I usually use this pet, but right now it actually goes by your own personal main astral spell. So for example, instead of infal, I would get furnace. For ice, it would be sleet storm. For storm, it would be galvanic. I'm talking about the Maycast, by the way. So instead of getting Maycast infal, try to get Maycast galvanic, Maycast sleet storm for ice, Maycast reliquary for myth, stuff like that. Astral spells, aura spells are actually really good right now for this meta. Go and get it. It's worth it. Just do it. Mounts really does not matter. You don't have to get a stat mount. If you really want to go super try hard, go for it, but you don't really need to get it. Dragoons is a huge, it's huge. Dragoons is a huge deal. You have to get Dragoons if you're going to do Visionary PvP. If you're going Glass Cannon, try to go to get the Dragoon hat, Dragoon boots, Dragoon Athame. For certain schools, you could also get the Dragoon amulet, but I don't use the Dragoon amulet. The Duelist ring and the Duelist deck is also worth it right now, but once the next age starts, this is probably going to get retired. Also, another thing, for spells, there are certain special spells called Moonshift spells. And these Moonshift spells are really good for death and for ice. For ice, a lot of people use Green Oak. For death, a lot of people use like the Midshift spell, which takes out shields and helps out a lot for death. It takes a lot of pips, but they're mostly known for their utilities. I'm gonna go back to my character selection. And why am I going to character selection? Well, I'm going to talk to you guys about utility spells. Each school has their own +1 utility spell. In order to actually know what it is, study them. Just do it. Or do some PvP. Keep on doing PvP. It's okay if you lose. And just get used to it. Just get used to the spells that people use. Ice. A lot of people use Ice Birds. Cold Iron. Ice Bats. Balance is Savage Paw. Or a beetle spell that gives you a not beetle, like a spider spell that gives you a bubble. For fire, people use Fire Gut, which is kind of like Cold Iron. Then people also use Magma Colossus, which gives them a shield. For death, they have like Red Ghost, they have Death Scarab, they have Midnight Sprite, like all those spells. Then you have death, not death. Then you have life. Then you have they have like spells that gives them a bubble. They have spells that gives their opponent a weakness. Like all those spells are +1 spells. Those are called utility spells. Memorize them and you'll be fine. Not just memorize those spells, but also memorize all the hitting spells that they have. Memorize them and you'll be fine at PvP. The only thing that you need to worry about is to actually know what deck you should make, what deck works for you, how to actually discard the hand that you don't need, and how to play the cards that you need. It all comes from practice. Just keep on practicing. Practice against people who are better than you, and you should be fine. Storms have, Storm Beetles. They have Thunderbirds. They have so many things that could help them out in PvP matches right now. Then you have Myth. Myth has Yellow Trolls. They have Rats. All of those spells are so good for their +1 utility spells. Their +1 utility spells are so unique for every single school that you're playing on or going against. Just memorize them and you'll be fine. Yes, I know there's a pay-to-win wand. It sucks. I know, I get it. But if you don't want to really pay for it, craft it. And crafting is also super annoying. So anything, I'm sorry, but Visionary, yes, it's kind of pay to win, but only for certain aspects. Like if you need to get the spell that you need, like for Storm, you can't really do PvP without Hammer of Thor or Catch of the Day. If you don't have it, then you're gonna have a hard time in PvP. That's just a fact. But other than that, just go do you. Try to get all the utilities spells that you need. Get all the spells from Lore Master. Get all the pets that you need to help you in PvP. Right now, Astral Auras like Virulent, Reliquary is a huge deal in this meta. Just go and get it. You'll be fine. Yes, it takes a lot of time, but if you are trying to get to Warlord right now and you have all the good stats and you think this video is not helpful or whatever, but here's the thing, guys. Here's my advice for you. If you guys are having a hard time in PvP, just keep on losing. Just keep on losing. Get better at it. Learn from other players. Spectate other players. Watch videos. Watch PvP videos. Get better at the game. Try to understand why people use certain spells, and you'll be fine. I hope you guys are having a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, press the bell button if you want to see more videos, and if you press the bell button, you'll basically know when I actually uploaded a video. I try to upload daily, but I have college right now, so I'm gonna go try to upload every weekend, 3 times a day: Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or maybe Monday as well. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.